you ever seen the movie Sing, my mom thinks I'm the elephant from Sing. Hello, welcome to Emilia Jayy's makeup show. I don't normally do my makeup, but when I do, it is a show. So, today I'm just going to show you how I cover up my acne. And I'm also going to do a bit of a get to know me type of video because it's been a year since I've been on YouTube. I created my channel on February 9th, 2020, and I've never really done a video like this. It never came across my mind, but I'm gonna do it today. So yeah, I'm gonna start with priming with the NYX Bear With Me Prime and Set Refresh Multitasking Spray. It says 8 hour, and so far that's true, it works good. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in 35N medium. Now what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna just cover up the large spots or whatever, like that, but enough to cover. You know what I'm saying? So, my name is actually Emily, and I decided to not use Emily in my YouTube name because it's hella basic. Like, do I look like Emily? I don't think I do. And the name Emilia Jaayy actually comes from my family calling me Emilia. Yeah, I just feel like Emily doesn't match me, but I wouldn't change my name. I like it and I don't like it. I like that it matches me because people could see me and not think, oh, her name's Emily. And I don't like it because it's pretty basic, very American. By the way, this is my shirt right here. This is what I got on my shirt. It's Biggie. Can you see? Can you see? All right, next question. It says, where were you born? I was born in Oakland, California, April 24th, 1999. I'm 21 years old, and yes, I'm a Taurus, the best sign there is. I have a spot here on my nose, and I woke up with one right on the tip of my nose. It's funny that I would wake up with that one on the tip of my nose, and I specifically remember when I was like in middle school when I started getting really, really bad acne, there was this dumb boy, I remember his name to this day. He made a comment about the pimple that was on my nose, and you know what he called me? Rudolph. Hella rude. What's your favorite food? Okay. So, being a Taurus, there's always this stereotype that Tauruses love food and they're lazy and all they do is sleep and eat. Well, I don't have a favorite food. After I put the concealer, I know it's really light for me, but that's okay because I'm going to cover it up with the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin in the shade 540 Medium. Now I'm going to use this and just put it all over my face like regular foundation. And if you have oily skin, you need to get this because it works so good. Like, I put it on the other day and it stayed on all day. It dries like really matte and I did not feel oily because usually when I wear makeup, honestly, I hate wearing makeup because it gets really heavy. Like, I love the process of applying my makeup and everything like I'm doing right now, but after a while it just gets heavy and it feels greasy, and it's because I have really oily skin. So this really helps out. We're gonna just evenly dab it. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, obviously I'm not a little kid, but I'm still gonna answer the question. Ever since I was a little girl, like the very first time we're asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? I knew I wanted to be famous in the spotlight for anything, really. Well, almost anything. I wanted to always dance, I want to sing, I want to act. That's always what I wanted to do. Where do you want to live when you grow up? Where do I want to live when I grow up? Like somewhere like Nicaragua or something, because I'm actually half Nicaraguan and half Mexican. And if you don't know where Nicaragua is, it's in Central America. And I went on a family like vacation trip kind of to Nicaragua, and it's just like a very different lifestyle. Everyone's so relaxed, and I don't know, I can't decide. Hold on, I feel like I've been putting on this forever. What's your favorite movie? I love Tim Burton. I love The Corpse Bride. I love Edward Scissorhands. I love Johnny Depp. And another movie I really like is Grease. I've always loved Grease. I would be there watching and singing along and this and that and be like, ooh, Danny Zuko. And I want it to be Sandy and this and that and blah, 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 blah. What's your favorite animal? Elephant. Look, this is a little Dumbo my friend Zayda gave to me for my 18th birthday. Elephant. What's your favorite song? Oh my god. I love music so much. I love singing. I love listening to music. And I can't choose a favorite. I like too many. I like a lot of different songs. Those were kind of like basic questions. Now I want to get into like interesting, make you think questions. Who's your hero? I don't know. I really think my mama and my dad and my tia, my grandma, like all my family members, because I look up to every one of them. Each of them have their own qualities that I admire. So yeah, they're my heroes. Next. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I really like the idea of having like a tiny house or having like a bus converted into a tiny house and really like traveling everywhere. But if I really could, that's what I would want to do. And that's where I would want to live. Like just stop here for a little bit, stop there for a little bit, stop here for a little bit, and just keep going. Before I answer more questions, let me just set my face a little more with powder and put bronzer, blush, and highlight, you know, basic everyday makeup. Use this unicorn looking brush. What's your biggest fear? Now, if we're talking about like biggest fear as in scary stuff, like typical scary movie type of stuff, I'm really terrified of ghosts because ghosts are so scary. Like they could be around you at all times and you have no idea unless they pop up. And what if you're just chilling one day or whatever and something just pops up in front of you, you're like, that terrifies me. It terrifies me to know that ghosts could be around you at any moment and they can move things and you can't see them and they could just be watching you while you sleep and everything. That's scary. That's my biggest scary fear. What would you change about yourself if you could? Personality-wise, if I could change something about myself, I would probably make myself a little more social. Like, I probably seem very outgoing or whatever on camera on YouTube because this is what I like doing. But in real life, I'm very, like, to myself. I can be both. I'm what you call, like, an ambivert. And I don't really like that because some days I could be very, like, to myself, don't want to do anything but like watch Netflix or watch YouTube all alone in my bed in my room for hours. Or I could be really frustrated with that and be like, oh my god, I want to go out, I want to go do something, I want to be around people, this and that, blah blah blah. Next, I'm just gonna bronze up my face. What makes you angry? I like to think of myself as a very mellow, understanding person. I wouldn't say I get angry, I just get like annoyed real quick, you know? I'd be like, why would you say that? Or like, why would you do that? But what gets me angry? Oh, I know what gets me angry. I hate being left on red. That gets me angry. It annoys me. How can you see the message and not want to reply? I don't know if I'm just an impulsive person or I need to get my point across or whatever it is, but I have to reply right then and there as soon as I see it. What makes you laugh the most? I love laughing. I laugh at anything. It could be like a dumb video. It could be the way someone said something. It could be a look someone gave me or something. I laugh at everything. I love laughing. Blush. Tart. Feisty. I'm putting that feisty blush. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? I would probably switch lives with Shawn Mendes because I love Shawn Mendes, first of all. But second, I watched his Netflix documentary In Wonder, and it was so beautiful. I would switch lives with him for a day to just experience all of that lifestyle, you know, the waking up hella early, having to go to your venue and rehearse if you're on tour, this and that, or just walking out and have everyone taking your picture. Like, I just want to experience that to see, is that really for me? Because I think it is. But would I really like it? Because, you know, once people become famous and celebrities in this, they all go through that. Oh, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be this. It's too much. The paparazzi. What would you sing at karaoke night? Everything. This one is for the boys with the boom. It's a top down AC with the cool. This is the way I make love. blazing up. Got sex on deck like it's saving up. Probably sing that one. If money was no object, what would you do all day? Sing all day. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? A disco. Oh my god, I would. Yes, I would go to the 70s to go disco. Well, you can tell by the way that I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. What are your hobbies? Making videos. Oh, I'm gonna go into this little Morphe artistry palette, little palette, and use this. The worst gift you have received. When I broke out really bad when I was younger, my dad gave me a Proactive kit for my birthday. I used it. It didn't work. List 2 pet peeves. Ooh, a pet peeve. I hate when people wake up in the morning, right? And they don't wash their nasty face. Like, how can you wake up in the morning, you have the crust all over your face and your eyes and everything, and you don't want to wash it off? It annoys me so bad. And if you go eat breakfast without washing your face, that's disgusting. Grosses me out. If I see anybody with stuff on their face, I just don't want to even eat anymore. That's one of my pet peeves. I really don't like that. Next. Oh wait, no, it said list 2. Oh, I don't like when people chew with their mouth open. That's so nasty. Smacking and that. If you were a superhero, what powers would you have? And I've actually thought of this question a lot. If I was a superhero, my power would be to read people's minds. Why? Because if you could read someone's mind, you can basically control them. As you know their next move. What are they going to do? If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? I would go back to being 13 years old when I thought about making a YouTube, but I was like too shy. I would go back in time, be 13, and make my YouTube at 13. And then fast forward to now. How many pillows do you sleep with? Ooh, I sleep with hella pillows. I have one pillow here, one pillow here, one pillow here, one on my side, another one on my side, and one on my legs. I need to feel like I'm in a cocoon to fully sleep. If I'm not, I can't sleep at all. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence? I would trade looks for intelligence, because if you know everything, you have so much knowledge, no one can take it away from you. Like looks, they fade away. But intelligence for sure. Because I want to know everything. I'm so nosy. If I don't know something, I look it up right away and I have to know it. What's the most daring thing you've ever done? Nothing, because I'm a scary cat. I don't like scary stuff. I tend to be a very safe person. I don't really like going out of my comfort zone a lot. But my New Year's resolution was to take risks. So I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone. Who would you want to play in a movie of your life? A lot of people say I look like Vanessa Hudgens. So probably Vanessa Hudgens. But she'll need to get like a spray tan or something. But I guess her. Do you love or hate roller coasters? I hate roller coasters. I'm a scary cat. I hate the suspense of the I don't like the drop. I don't like that. I don't like rides. Is your glass half full or half empty? My glass is half full. If you think of it as half empty, that means you're negative. And if you have a negative mindset, negativity comes your way. So I choose to be positive and soak in the positivity. What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of love? Get heartbroken? Next. Which of the 5 senses would you say is your strongest? None. I can't see. I wear glasses. I ate an old tres leches cake. I ate half of it and I never tasted that it was old. So I can't taste anything. And here, I feel like I can never hear anything. So no, I don't have any good senses. What 3 things do you think of most each day? Each day? I think of a lot of different things. I think of life, I think of the future, I think of death, I think of everything. I always think that, like, why am I on this earth? Why am I here at this moment? Why was I put here now? Why wasn't I around like 100 years ago? Like, why am I here now? What song would you say best sums you up? None. There was no song that describes me. The only song that would describe me is a song that I would write, and I've never written a song at all. So there's nothing that describes me. Who was your first crush? My very first crush, I can remember, was in kindergarten, and it was this boy, this Caucasian boy named Justin. And I would chase him around the playground. And he probably didn't like me back. But do you think I cared? No. What is the most interesting thing you can see out of your window? My nosy neighbor Marlon walking around. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? 0. I don't think I'm funny at all. I post a lot of dumb videos on my Instagram story or whatever, and people are always like, oh, you're funny. Oh, that's like funny. How many languages do you speak? I speak 2 languages. I speak English and Espanol, but my Espanol is not the best. But that's not my fault. I am a gringa. I was born in the US. Who is the most intelligent person you know? I think my dad's really smart because he has a very business mentality. He could take nothing and turn it into something. And that's something I admire from my dad. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which one would it be? I don't know, maybe a bird because I talk so much and I'm just like a bird that just be like tweet, 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 tweet. What is one thing you will never do again? One thing I'll never do again. I don't know. I've never done anything I regret, so nothing. It's just something about lip gloss that completes your look. But I have one more question. Who knows you best? I would have to say my mama. She knows me best. She knows everything about me. She knows when I'm upset. She knows when I'm mad. She knows everything.